What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is MP with MP Talk Sports, and Mike Vrabel and the New England Patriots were able to beat the Tennessee Titans in Nashville, with the final score being 31-13. This game, however, though, it did start out a little scary. We had two possessions in the first quarter that didn't look all that great. I mean, Stevenson ran a shit ton, which was great. He looked great in this game. By the end of the first quarter, he had 7 carries for 56 yards. So he had a great game for us, but Drake May went 3 for 4 and for 8 yards, and he had just two 4 yard passes to Diggs. So May also got sacked twice right outside of the red zone, which resulted in just us getting a field goal. And then we also punted it away after 5 plays. We also let Tennessee get a field goal in the first quarter and a 38-yard touchdown. So the score going into the second quarter was 3-10 Tennessee. So what I saw and what I thought after the first quarter was that we were going to have to run for the majority of this game, and that Drake May was going to have a real hard time because for some reason we weren't doing a good job at protecting him at all. I mean, we let him get sacked twice in a row, close close to the red zone. So we were able to put up points. We were able to put up 3 points, but it was that scariness still of going that close and not scoring a touchdown. So that was the first quarter. We did turn it around though. Our drive sequence in this game, the first quarter was the field goal and the punt. The second quarter was a touchdown by Austin Hooper, which was his first of the season. A 39-yard touchdown to Kayshawn Booty, which was an amazing pass and an amazing catch. The pass was just over his head, and it dropped right down, and he was able to catch it right on the tips of his finger, right on his fingertips. Third quarter was a touchdown by Stevenson. He was basically able to walk into the end zone on that. Then we punt, and then the fourth quarter we punted twice. So in the third quarter, Cam Ward was getting pressure from Chase on. It looked like he wanted to throw, but he ended up fumbling, and then Chason was able to recover that, and then he went in for a touchdown. Also in the third quarter, Drake May gets tackled hard on a scramble, which he ended up hitting his head on the ground. So he was slow to get up, and then Josh Dobbs did come in for three plays before Drake May was able to return. But you hate to see that. You hate to see Drake May, you know, get his bell rung, and you hope that he's okay before he's returning, because if he comes back and he gets, that second blow to the head, that's something that could potentially be worse for him. That's something that could jeopardize his health and the rest of the season, not just for him, but obviously for this team. But he did appear okay, and you hope that he stays okay, and that obviously that he's okay before returning. He was out for the 3 plays. They cleared him. He came back in. Drake May finished with 21 for 23, 222 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He also had 62 rushing yards. Stevenson did great. He had 18 carries for 88 yards and 1 touchdown. Stephon Diggs led us in receiving. He had 7 receptions for 69 yards. Still no touchdown from him, which was disappointing. I really thought that he was going to get a touchdown in this game and was really hoping for it. Kayshawn Booty had 2 receptions for 55 yards, 1 touchdown, and Austin Hooper had 2 receptions for 11 yards, 1 touchdown. Everybody else did great. Matt Collins did well. He had 49 yards. Hunter Henry had 33 yards. Pop Douglas had 17 yards. And he also had that amazing catch. It was on a 4th and 1. And the throw was behind him, but he was able to stretch his arm out, and he caught the ball with just one hand, and he was able to bring it in for that first down. So that was a great catch at a clutch time for him. We did do better with the penalties this week. We had 5 penalties for 35 yards. One of them was that illegal shift where Mac Hollins was trying to get Drake May's attention and try to tell him not to snap the ball. But he did, so the penalty was called. I must say though, I am so happy with the way that this team is has been playing lately. I mean, each week Drake May keeps getting better and better. He's looking amazing. When he looks amazing and he's doing amazing, the rest of the team is going to look amazing and do amazing. You know, the rest of the team relies on how well Drake May performs. And he looks great and great, better and better each week. I mean, we've got 4 wins in a row, and the last three of them were on the road. We definitely started off slow in this game, but we got those 3 touchdowns in a row, and then obviously we got that fumble recovery for a touchdown. The thing that I just don't like how we don't put up points in the fourth quarter. But our defense did do their job in the fourth and we turned them over on downs, and then Marcus Jones got that interception to basically seal the deal for our win. So they weren't going to score anyway, but still, it's the second week in a row we didn't put up points in the fourth quarter, and that could be an issue against a different team. You know, it was the Saints, we didn't do anything in the fourth quarter, and now the Titans, we didn't do anything in the fourth quarter. Against different teams, this could be a huge problem. And I just don't like it. It doesn't sit well with me. But I am very happy that we were able to get this win from Mike Vrabel. He did a great job with this game. Even the crowd was chanting his name at one point. But we got to keep it going. Next week, we return home to play the Cleveland Browns, and they're coming off of a big win over Miami. I think that score was like 31-6. So we got to keep it going. We're going to have the advantage going back at home. I mean, again, the last 3 games we had were away, so we're returning home against the Browns. So we'll talk about this game later on in the week. But again, keep it going. Every week, I gotta say, we gotta keep it going. We gotta keep it going. So if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. I'm MP, and this is MP Talk Sports.